that could have been a foul. Okay, on that last one that was right here, right? That, when we were talking about walking the line, you would be up at about half court to see that, because that was a foul. That was a block that we should have probably got. But on the tape, go back and look at where you were on the line to see if you could see that one right there, okay? Remember we were talking about the trail has everything pretty much up to here. And if the lead's not going to call that, the trail has to. Okay, now you want to come right to the 28-foot line here, right there, yep. Okay, you should be up higher. Okay. Okay, well, we'll kind of talk about when I have a whistle, right? Boom, I have a foul, and then we have to spot the ball. So I tell my partner ball is on the in line. We'll go over that a lot. It's always going to be foul, whistle, foul, color, direction, spot the ball. But all I'm worried about is getting it in home base. Okay, Julie, come on the outside of him. All right, we're doing good. We're counting. We're doing good. All right. Okay, we should. Okay. That was, yep, 23. Okay, right on the 28-foot line, over. See your. Nice pass. Now that she's over here, I'm right here. You want the 28-foot line till they bring the ball out. Okay, now, yep, you're high to see that. Yep, 28, now you got it. high to see him, yep. All right, we got ourselves a Okay, stay high to see him. There you go. Okay, we're shooting one. Line him up. Yep, you would just tell him, line him up. Shooting one. Okay, subs. Where are we? We're at 11. That's hers. Hers. Nothing good. Good. Stay there. Come up. Come up high. See, Julia, we were saying when that kid is here, you need to be up there. Underneath. Okay, we got a sub. Okay, subs. Yep. Okay, Chris, you don't have to put your hand up until you give him the ball. Oh, straight up. That was good. No call. There we probably have something. Okay. Hold on. Okay, now we made the call. You're coming over here. Okay. Okay, when we look at that on film, you had the three-point shot right. When you put the three-point signal up, he is your responsibility to look at, not the ball. So when you have that, he shoots it, you watch for him to come down, and then once there's nothing, you would turn into the paint. You have to trust your partner to get everything on the rebound. One of the worst habits the lead gets in two-person is watching the flight of the ball. If you're the lead and you're watching the ball go into the hoop, you're doing something you want not to do. where are you going? Okay. Okay, just a couple of things right now. When we have subs in, we have to have a strong whistle. Don't assume nothing, because if you're bringing in the subs, you're responsible for him to understand that he has to stop and don't bring that ball in, because you're going to make sure he doesn't screw it up. So it has to be a strong whistle, and my hand goes up to one person only, and that's to the guy with the ball. It's not to the table or just to put it up. It's kind of like you want to think of, I'm putting my hand in his face to tell him you're not doing anything until I tell you otherwise. But we have to have a strong whistle, loud whistle, whoop, sub, and then bring him in. So it's nothing like this or whatever, just boom, come on in, kind of stuff. What?
You call timeout down below, so it comes out of bounds down below, right?
Yep. And it's red ball, right?
No, black call timeout.
Because the ball was dead, right?
Yeah, red just scored. Or black just scored, so it's red
Yep.
ball.
So they called a timeout afterwards, so it's red ball, but down there, yep. All right. Oh, damn it. He knocked that over. Drugs of travel. Good. Good block. Red ball. All right. 3. Good. Okay, now I would be higher up because I want to be behind them. Okay. If we don't have a foul, something that bad, I'd look at that. I'd say if you're not going to have a foul, which I think there was, how bad can that guy shoot? It had to be hit by something to come over the backboard like that. So if he didn't give a foul, I'd have probably given it to red. Oh, come up here to see him. Yep, right there is good. Good, that's a good angle right there. Come on down. Yep, good angle on the rebound, we're good. Now we're running. Three. Yep, good angle. That's all right, he'll get it. Okay, on that one we would bump and run. So Julie, you would have told him to come and take the ball there, and you would have gone down as a lead, and he comes over. Trail will always bump and run in the back court, which means that wherever the ball is, he's coming over and he's going to bump you down. Yep, that's a good angle right there. He's all yours. All right, we're shooting two. Okay, what we want to do is we're going to come in, come on in. We're shooting one.
Okay.
Right in here so everybody knows, and then bounce it from here and then come back. So on twos and threes, that we do the same thing in there, let everybody know. Easy, dudes. Nice. Oh. Okay, two. Because when I come in, I want to let my partner know two real loud, everybody. 2 shots. Nice, nice. What we got? Okay, we're under 2 minutes. Okay, those are all good angles there, Chris, at 28 foot, and then when it stuff's in the paint. Come up higher, yep, there you go. Good, right there, nice, you got the ball. Which one? Okay. So on our film, when we look at that, you'll be able to see who made the foul and was it a foul. Okay, bring in the subs. Whistle. Strong whistle, yep. And then once it's clear, you let them know. Yep, he's all yours, good. See between them, good. A little higher, nice. Now you can come down the 28-foot line. That's yours. Woo. Okay, we're going that way. Spot the ball. She comes and gets it and bumps you down. All right, so we'll work on that next. Okay, we're under a minute. We're under 1 minute. Okay. We're at 10 seconds. 6, 5. Yours, Julie. That's good. Boom. Okay, on those, because you had the last second shot, right? Sometimes on that last second one, everybody's going to be looking at you.
Yep.
So now this is a little bit where you can do, not showboating, but make sure everybody understands exactly what's going on. And you did put the signal there.
Yep.
On that one, you're going to go, boom, count it, bam, like this, all right? Don't assume anything to anybody. But you want to, you can get your personality. You can show that in there. Go, okay, count it, boom.
They're so fast. Like, should have been so fast in the paint.
Oh, man, were they helter-skelter or what?
There's one red guy that's just hooking. And I'm like, oh, all right, I'm going to get you on the night. I'm watching you now.
It's good.
32, big guy. He's hooking.
Okay, so, how we feel? Still feel like a little lost out there?
Halfway.
Okay.
I'm half, okay, where's my spot? And then I'm like, okay, wait, watch.
Yep.
So,
And I see you moving,
yeah.
you know, and I was telling you right behind, and I can see right behind you got really a good angle to see right in there. And you need to come higher when that ball is over on the other side.
Okay.
We're just hanging down here a little bit and seeing sideways.
Yeah.
We always want to kind of get behind. So you're going to find yourself doing kind of like this.
Okay.
You know, the natural thing is just, okay, I don't want to move too much.
Yeah.
But the better you are, when I'm up here and the ball comes in, I'm kind of jogging to get right here and then get in my athletic position to get ready to move.
Yeah. It's not a move too much. It's I don't want to get up here in the way. So then I get stuck a little more that
Yep.
way.
And
I don't want to get in the way.
if the ball is way over there,
Yeah.
you're not in the way when
Yeah.
you're up here. But when the ball starts coming back, you can maintain your angle back up. But when it's coming down in that paint, you need to be right here on rebounds. And sometimes you'll find yourself taking that kind of hop to get here. And then I'm going to the sideline. It's a lot of work if you want to be really good, you know, but that's how we move that line so that you get the best angle. And some of you could see I'm right behind you and I could see, oh, that's a great angle, that's a great angle. You stay right here coming up. And then once in a while you'll stay right here when the shot goes up. And you kind of want to look and come down here.
So more on the rebound, I should be at the 28.
Yeah, especially if everything is in the paint, or if the shot is going over there and you're high, you want to try to get the best angle you can up there and get out of the way. So the shot goes up, 3, boom, I'm looking, I'm over here. Okay, does it go in?
Okay.
We have the other things. We had a 3-point shot as a lead, right? You had that, and then you watched the ball go like that, and the defender took him out. So your responsibility, if you have the 3, you have to watch the shooter come down and make sure he's cleared before your eyes move anywhere else. That's the rule of thumb. Even if you're in the corner, you're watching until she comes down, we're clear. You got to trust your partner, hope to God that they're watching the rebounds and not the ball. So that's what we want to work on. If we have a 3, we're watching them come down so that there isn't anything that happens. And then once they're clear, we'll go and look up, all right? Strong whistles on everything. Oh, free throw mechanics. So when we get in, my main concern as the lead is that my partner knows it's 2. His main concern as the trail is to make sure you don't go stupid on him, because you're the one that can screw everything up with the ball.
Okay.
So I want to tell him 2, and if he goes, hell no, Mike, it's 1, he just saved me.
Yeah.
So that's why, and then I want everybody around me to know that it's 2. So that's why we come in the middle, we'll go 2 really loud, or some will go like this, and then we bounce the ball, and then we go back. All right? Sounds good. You guys are doing good. One more half. Nope, we got to talk about bump and run. Hopefully I'll remember at the end of this, so we'll talk about bump and run. Nice. Okay, now you're way down there now when the ball's in the paint. That's yours. Nice. Okay. When you look at yourself on tape there, you see that you're kind of a weaker whistle, and the hand is kind of half up, and then your 2 is kind of weak, I guess. Look at blowing that whistle, put that arm straight up strong, and then a strong 2. And then everybody will know what it is. Those are the kind of things that you have to do in the mirror. Your significant other, your roommates, or whatever are going to go nuts. What the hell is that guy doing? But a lot of this has to be in the mirror and show myself what I do when I look on the video. Does that look strong? How can I make that look stronger? Nice. Yep, you're right there, no? Want to stay always here. Okay, that was good. Good call. Okay. Okay, we had a foul right there, all right? We had this screen that opened up for the shooter to go to 3-point, and then we had the defender just take out the block. So remember, we said when there's people on the ground, we need to know how they got there, and there has to be a call, right? Some way or another. Okay, you're also chopping in the clock with him. So your hand's going up. Once it's touched, you'll chop it down, boom, down. There we go. Okay, as the lead, when the ball was out here, Julie, your eyes were on it. When you should have been trusting your partner that he's watching it and you'd watch everything in the paint. The same thing with you, Chris. Does your partner have that ball? And if they do, you need to look off of it and look in the paint. Like, okay, see, Julie, you can see your eyes moving with that ball. And the better you get, the less you'll do that. But just to recognize that where's your primary and the defenders, you need to get in it. Okay, that's a foul. Yep. Can't take his legs out like that. Yep. That's a right foul call. Nope. Remember, the lead never mirrors the trail on made shots. The trail may mirror the lead. What I mean by that is if you mark a 3-point in the corner as a lead, you have to put your hands up if it's made, and the trail will mirror you. work hard on watching these players. Now you would do it, and he mirrors you like that, yep. That's the only time the lead's gonna do it. Okay, what do we have? Okay, we have timeout red.
What do you do with the clock part? So if it's out of bounds and we're waiting for the clock to start, I have to go with him?
As a trail in front court. Yeah, you're gonna...
So he's underneath the hoop, I'm the trail. I have to do the clock with
Yep.
arm with him.
Yep,
Okay.
but not if we're going down.
Holy crap, it's 31 to 30.
Yep. So,
Tell me one team.
one thing we have is the lead. The lead never mirrors the trail, but the trail will mirror the lead. What I mean by that is if you have the lead, you have a three-point shot like the last one, you go up with it, it's made, you have to finish it.
Yep.
But if he goes up out here with it, you do nothing.
Okay.
You do not mirror that.
Okay.
Because everybody's going to ask, what are you looking at? You know, kind of stuff when you should be looking in the paint.
Okay.
The other thing we want to talk about,
But so you're saying if I do it down there though, the trail has to do it?
yes, if it's made. So you have it up, it's 3, it's made, you go and he has to mirror it too.
Okay.
But if he does it out here, you do nothing underneath.
Okay.
Okay. Good. Okay, that was a travel. Yep, where are we going to put the ball? Okay. Usually on that, we force the rotation, right? You're already on this side, now you're moving over that side, bring here. Should have just kept the rotation and put her on that side and stayed here. Yep, good. Nice, right there. It's really good. Really good, good. Right there, nice. Okay, now that's one where you'd read if your partner's watching it, you would go inside and look what's happening in the paint. Okay, Julie, watching the paint. You got defenders right there. Okay, because you got your partner watching the ball here. Now you're watching it too. So when you see on the tape and the action's right here, look how many eyes we have watching that ball. We have to determine who has the primary on that, right? Which would be the trail. Therefore, you should need to be looking into the paint. Okay. You know, sometimes we talk about always protecting the dribbler and the shooter, right? Was it blocked on the top, looked clean, but then the rest of his body came on top of him, right? It wasn't that A to A thing. It was A is going into the shooter. And if you would have called a foul on that, everybody would agree with you. And sometimes they only look at the ball being blocked successfully, which is okay, but it's the body. So I would end up going, boom, we're shooting two, it was the body. All right, you're gonna chop it in too, hand up, you're chopping it in, boom. Okay. Front court, both people are chopping in if the lead is bringing it in. And if the trail's bringing it in, it says he's the chopping only. And the reason why is that when you're the lead, when you go up with 3-person or chopping, with all those bodies in the way, the table may not be able to see you as clearly. That's why we chop from the outside too, so the table doesn't have to guess, or they're not blindsided or whatever. It's okay. Okay, we got the lead now. And if the lead has it, that's yours. That's yours. Good. Now we're perfect angle. You're straight up. Good. Okay. So we'll look on that. Three. Did you say off a black, red ball? That's almost too much information. I would just go whistle, black. Okay, you're on the court now. You need to pinch in. Remember walking that line on the side. That's yours. Okay, because of the new rule, that's legal. Before the rule changed, that would have been over and back, right? But since the defender knocked it off the offensive person and went backcourt, we can get it. Otherwise, before it was first touch, or last touch, first touch, that would have been over and back 2 years ago. And it's only because the defensive person pretty much tapped it and resulted ricocheting off of the offensive person. Yep, there's no foul there. No foul. Yours. Okay, now we have a foul, yep. Okay, just stay right there before, make sure that everybody leaves correctly, all right? Before you give it up, because she got the foul, and now we're not shooting, so we're gonna put the ball down in there. And that's what we're talking about. Anybody that lands on anybody like that, it's a foul. That was a good foul. Now, because somebody lands on something and people, you know, are rolling around together, there is a potential for somebody to get irritated and do something stupid. So the other person has to stay there and make sure they separate and just go, stop, I'm watching, whatever. That was a great block. That was one of those where you could tell the block, when the block goes down, there's nothing but all ball. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're behind a little bit here. Oh, it was a great block. I couldn't tell any contact from us. Okay, who's watching that one? They're making the balls. Okay, come up higher, yep. Now it's going in. We got down 28-foot line. Remember, when they go into the paint, you should be down here. Okay, that was a foul. Okay, good. Okay, usually what we do in a two-person, it's the person opposite with the ball brings in the subs. So in that case, Chris, if I was you working with Julie, I would bring in the subs. I'd come in the middle of the paint. Boop, I got the subs until they're cleared, then tell her to go ahead and bring the ball in. Because when you have the ball and the subs, that's a lot of stuff to do at one time. Then you got a coach talking to you, and it's like way too much. Lock on 10, right? 2 shots. Okay. 2 shots. All right, so we are in bonus. Do we know that? All right, so we know red, black is in bonus. And so as a crew, we need to be aware of that black is in bonus. All right. As a crew, we need to be aware of the clock, our foul situations, and what we're going to be doing. Yep, good. Okay, Julie's watching that one. I'll be in the paint. Boom. Okay. Strong whistle, put your hand in her face. Tell her no wait. Okay, you got 5. foul, but ooh, there's a foul there. Black ball. Okay, when we look at that, there's a lot of fouls that we're missing on. And put your hand up, you're chopping it in too. Now down, good. Remember, black is in bonus. Okay, right now we got 4 eyes watching the ball. Nobody in the paint, right? We have to let the partner's primary take that ball, and we have to watch off ball. That wasn't us. Nice crossover. Man. Timeout? Okay. So where are we going to put the ball? So before we worry about the timeout, where's the ball going to go? Where are we going to put the ball?
Up here.
Okay, so we're going to put that, then tell the table. Yep, on the side. See, it's exactly what we want to do before we care about the timeout.
Okay.
So I go to my partner, where's the ball going to be at? Over there, okay. We got black coach, timeout. And then we tell the table, and then you give them time to kind of get ready and stuff like that. We don't want quick timeouts. So we're under a minute. Black is in bonus.
Yep.
So if red fouls black, we need to make sure we get that shooter to the right line, okay? So now this is a whole different game.
Right.
The first 39 minutes, you guys did whatever. Now we're in a different game. With this close and under a minute, expect all hell to break loose and be really focused on the bodies and stuff, all right? Right now, we need the lead. When the ball is not in your primary, you need to focus in the paint, not outside where the ball is, all right? Because right now we have both eyes looking at the ball all the time, especially now under a minute. So the ball is over there, going black, all right. Whistle, blow your whistle loud, get everybody's attention. That was a little too weak. You want a loud whistle because you're telling everybody, we're starting. Okay, they're gonna foul. So we wanna make sure if they're going to foul, we're gonna call it. Yep, foul. Okay, we're taking him to the line right now, right? We're letting everybody know. All right. One more, come in strong. 1. Yep, 1. Get everybody's attention that there's 1. They're gonna foul. You know, whether there wasn't a foul or not here, the thing is, you know they're gonna want to foul. So there was not a foul yet, but they wanted to. Therefore, everybody else is not gonna bitch about it. We just need to get the foul, the first one, and not wait. So red's going to need the ball twice. We know that. Okay, we're on the wrong side. Okay, Chris picked it up. Foul, okay. So the calling official is going to want to, the non-calling official is going to want to know who's shooting and bring that person to the line. So if I was you, Julia, I said, okay, I got your shooter, it's number 1, we're bringing number 1 up. And I'd come in and just let everybody know it's bonus. Okay, we're in 2, yep.